Hi, and welcome to my journey from 2022, a disastrous 2022, to a hopefully very successful 2023. The signs are already there that the disastrous 2022 season is well behind me and that I can and should perform better in 2023. Monday okay, Tuesday good, Wednesday okay, Thursday bad, Friday good, Saturday This is why you need a diary. You can look at a week and you can find some positive points to take away. For the negative points, act on them. What didn't work, what should work, and how can you make it work or work better. Okay, let's go. Hi. So I'm Trevor and this is my plan for 2023. One of your most important allies for this winter will be a training plan. A diary, a calendar, a plan of what you're going to do and how you can review it, analyse it and make any changes. In the last episode I talked about this kind of a calendar, a long calendar. It's a list view of the month. You can't plan anything there, but you can put the major milestones. For the milestones for your journey to 2023. For me, the main milestones I put at the bottom. 140 kilometers in one ride. Now I'm almost there. I've had to modify that plan a little bit, not for the distance, but the type of ride I'm going to do. And the second objective was a 5-kilometer run. That doesn't sound too difficult, but if you haven't run for years and years and years, then you've got to be careful. You can't just set out and run. And we'll see at the end of the month how that's gone. What I had to do with the plan? Did I stick to the plan? Did I have to change it or modify it? Don't worry about being over optimistic, as long as you can take a step back, look at it and modify that plan and change it. It's all about personal organisation. Manage your plan, manage your training as a project. Is it going as expected? Is it better than expected? Or is it at risk? Is your objective for the month at risk? So in addition to the November objectives that I set myself, I use the social cycling platform Strava, and in there you can give yourself challenges for the month. And so I set myself a few challenges. Let's look at these challenges in the way that you'd look at a project. Which challenges or objectives are on target, which ones are at risk, or which ones have already been achieved. Now the main one that's at risk is riding 1,250 kilometers for November. I don't normally do more than about 1,000 kilometers on a good month, so I'm not too worried about that one. It doesn't matter. It's not going to be a make or break objective, because quite simply, if I try to do all those extra kilometers at the end of the month, I'm going to pay for it in December. The second one that's at risk is this climb 7,500 meters for the month, and currently I'm not sure that I can do that one. It would mean doing a big climbing ride towards the end of the month. I don't think I'll bother with that one. You've got to weigh up the advantages and disadvantages. You've basically got to avoid overdoing it too soon in your training program, and those two are the ones as objectives. They might be at risk, but also for me and my health they could well be at risk, and therefore the training program or training plan would also be at risk. There are 3 objectives that are already checked off halfway through the month. Cycle 100 kilometers. That's too easy. I shouldn't have wasted my time giving myself that kind of an objective to manage. Same with the cycle 400 kilometers. It doesn't make sense to give yourself easy targets. Okay, you get a badge in Strava, so what? The third one, log 240 minutes of activity, same thing. It's not really important because I'm going to do that anyway, and probably within the first week of the month. So those 3 objectives I won't bother with next month. I might look for others, but we'll see. I forgot, there was a 4th objective that was too easy. Log 60 miles of activity. Well, that's about 100 kilometers. That's achieved in the first week. We're a long way from 2023. I'm 105 days away from the first race of 2023. There's plenty of time to slip up, there's plenty of time for hiccups, there's plenty of time to make sure that overall progress is made. Let's think about weaknesses. Organisation. If you organise yourself well, then unlike me, you won't have 3 junior hacksaws because I just put them down, can't find them. It's a small object, it's inconsequent. They're fairly cheap. But who really wants 3? Have a place for everything, every tool, every pen, every book. And put your item away, because you'll end up spending as much money as I do on hacksaws. Okay, I'm done. The next video in this series will show what's been achieved in the month of November, how I feel about it, and how I'm heading into December. In addition to that, I'll be showing you the evolution of the pain cave, my pain cave, and the 3 different iterations that I've used. See you soon.